for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Set of downs for the offense. First down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Red Wolves are in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Red Wolves. They're set now to try the BAT. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they tackle him at the 8, so the offense starts backed up on this possession. First down here for this offense. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. With the catch, it's Eccles. The Bulls hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Running back has it on the screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
The shotgun running play call. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The 10. Touchdown, Arkansas State. It was a foot race, and he won it. Now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And on the carry, he's heading left. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Arkansas State offense back on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They're going to run it here. Running with purpose. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it near the end zone. He could not stop. Touchdown, Red Wolves. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Will he score here? Touchdown, Arkansas State. His quarterback on fire today. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it 28-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Turner trying to create good field position. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The USF offense is back out there now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Pitch play to the back. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And they'll kick it away here. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. It's a run. Running back's got it. He's found some room at the 45. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
That's the end of the first quarter. Arkansas State 28, South Florida 7.
And the Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. And the back gets the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? He stopped, but he gets a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. The Bulls will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. His offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. They'll change the pre-snap look now. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looking to scramble now. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Gain moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. He escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They've got him for a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of...
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Because that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
It's 3rd and long. He drops to throw. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. The Bulls hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Oh, here comes the reverse. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
3rd down play for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. The Bulls will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. This offense has been clicking so far, but they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The Red Wolves are in the red zone. Handoff from the shotgun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Coming up, second down and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And that one is no good. And the lead remains at 21 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Back in motion now. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's caught downfield. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. They've got him behind the line. The defense with a sack on the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Red Wolves will kick this away to start the second half. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. Movement here from the tight end. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff running right. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Oh, he's looking to throw. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hand. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Looking to pass here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
He's back to throw again on second down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception. Business.
USF offense is back out there now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Well, they're lucky they completed this pass at all. Quarterback, in fact, gets hit as he throws the ball. Now, listen, we know the linemen are going to allow the defense to come in. At that time, they allowed him to get in there a little bit too fast. They're lucky the quarterback was able to see it and get rid of it.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. He's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. set to kick it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside. Give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Sophomore trying to make a play but put too much on the throw.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Running back with the football. Fighting off the defender. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
There's the handoff. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And
he's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And this one is getting ugly. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Linebackers making some adjustments now. QB decides to keep it here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Ball handed off. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
And now the running back's got it again. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down? And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The Bulls hustle to the line to run that hurry out. Tailback takes the handoff again. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
On the play. Brings up
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Fires it to his target. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Bulls starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback's got it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a play by the defense here late in the game, working with the lead. Good job of mirroring the ball carrier. Just walled him off. Nowhere for him to go before he could get out of bounds.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. Is going to be ruled down short of the marker.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter. You're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's caught. Touchdown, South Florida.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris? I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The USF offense is back out there now. The back's got it. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Bulls have first and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. The Bulls looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Winton. Solid tackle. Able to get him down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Inside the 25. Touchdown, USF. Just ran away from the defense. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one.
Wow, the kicker deserves a lot of credit here. He placed the ball perfectly. All you have to do is keep the ball in bounds and then hope for a favorable bounce. Here, they got a real favorable bounce.
Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense, and this time they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
The Red Wolves bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never